Salt versus Sugar in Melting Ice, the science fair project that I made. This science project talks about the effects of salt and sugar melting ice. This science project talks about how salt and sugar melt ice and the effect of it. The materials we used are salt, sugar, cups, ice, water, and a notebook and pen. There are 3 cups. One is labeled plain, one is labeled sugar, and one is labeled salt. This is the plain one, and it is at a normal rate of 25 minutes. The salt melted the ice at the fastest rate of 20 minutes. And the reason is that the salt has calcium chloride that makes the freezing point of ice lower. That makes it melt faster. Now, for this to work, there is some liquid ice on top of the layer of frozen ice. And so that's where the salt takes place in, and it works its way and makes the ice warm and makes it melt faster. The cup with sugar actually prevented the time it took to melt the ice. It melted at the rate of 35 minutes. Now the reason is that the sugar has less molecules than the salt, and that actually boosted up the freezing point of ice, and that made it melt slower than the salt. There is a good amount of reason in this. So sugar delays the time it takes for ice to melt, and salt boosts it up. So the results so far are that salt melts ice faster than sugar, and that salt melts ice at 20 minutes. Normal cup ice and normal ice melts at 25, and that sugar melts at 35. This is the progress of the experiment. This is me starting the timer and getting everything set up so I can start the experiment. This is me checking on the timer and seeing the progress of the melting of the salt, sugar, and the ice. And then this is me noting down the results of the progress. The sources I used were the book of experiments by Tom Robinson, which costed $10, the ask.com website, and the education.com website. And also I used iMovie Trailer, which costed $5, and the Windows Office that I already have on my parents' computer. Thank you. My opinion about this project is it's a very informative, nice, productive, all-rounding project, which is very useful. And we need it is because when we need to preserve ice in an ice rink or a hockey arena, we need sugar, so it won't melt that fast and it will be steady. And then when we want to melt ice on roads or highways or race car tracks, well, usually we don't have race cars in winter, but then we need to melt it very fast. And this is a very nice topic, and the conclusion is salt melts ice faster than sugar. Thank you. لو نشاء جعلناه أجاجا فلولا تشكرون. Surely we have sent something like salt, and we did not have to send this without my mercy. So surely why aren't you thankful for it? The thing Allah says is He has sent something wondrous as salt, and we should be thankful for it. as he did not have to send it. So now we have to see the importance of this, and we have to see the value and mercy Allah has shown us by giving us this wondrous thing. We couldn't have cooked, we couldn't have melted ice, and we couldn't have done a lot of things without salt and other things that Allah has given. Thank you for joining me for this video and listening and taking your time to watch this. I want to ask you to refer to the trifold display, and if for the questions you can please ask me. The science project I made is based on salt and sugar melted ice. This is the end of my interview of this project. I'll just give you the basic information. My teacher is Sister Sabia. I'm in 5th grade in IQA, and this is the side project of 2014. Thank you.